More Than a Game by Emily Almazan.
I am choosing to speak up on my athletic culture of basketball because this is the culture that I feel closest to. Even though I come from a Hispanic background, I do not feel I practice many traditions true Hispanics practice. Sure, I eat rice and beans and make tamales with my family, but I feel like there is so much more to the Hispanic culture that I do not participate in the way I do with basketball.
I began playing basketball at the age of 5. It was introduced to me by my father, and since that first practice, I have not turned back.
The first picture is a picture of me and my dad. He is the one who introduced me to the sport. The second picture is me at the age of 5, and it is the first league that I entered. The third picture is when I played for the San Juan Warriors, and I was about 6 years old at this time. My parents continued to put me in leagues. I played on an AAU team, I played in middle school, high school, and I even played for my community college. Basketball is something I don't ever want to give up, and even though I no longer play for a team, I'm still involved because I am the assistant coach for the women's team at Palo Alto College. The first picture is when I played for the SA Stars. I was in 5th grade at the time, and this was my AAU team. The top middle picture is when I played for Cherry Wells Middle School. The picture under that was my senior year at McCullum High School, and the picture next to both of those is my last year playing for Palo Alto College. Two main practices that are involved with this culture are actual practices and games. Practices are a major factor in basketball. They allow the players to interact with one another and review plays before entering games.
Now I go trap. Do you see the difference? Come on back. Because Mary, she can't see you. She can't see that. Passes. Are you no? I'm sorry about that. Okay, you pass that one. That's fine. Now you're cutting through. Let her go first, Mary. Then you. Once you get a free throw, go to that edge.
There are a place where we, the players, are allowed to be ourselves, imperfections and all, while still having fun.
Alright, ball back over. Everybody, good job. Hold up. Yo, you take this. You gotta get out here to the wing.
They are a place of encouragement,
Good shot, Trevor. 10 more of those. Right there. Good.
Sometimes there are those practices where things aren't going as planned, which result to being disciplined.
We're having fun, but we're not doing our job right. So I don't know if you're having fun practicing the wrong way because we're not doing it the right way. And I'm trying to give you instruction. I still got too many conversations on the side. We got 20 minutes left. These are our 3 options. Either we get on the ball, do it right. We end practice now when we go our way. Or 3, I just run. So.
The players must work together to accomplish the end goal. It's a great feeling when everyone practices well and are doing exactly what is needed to be done.
So much. Good, close out. Joe, you gotta get a hand up, Joe. Good job. Good work right there. Let's go. Good help. Good pickle. Good. That's all you get a body on.
Games are the second major practice of my culture.
Games are the reason players must work so hard in practice. They are a common goal for the team to achieve together.
Games require teamwork. They cannot be won alone. When trying to score and make a defensive stop, it's easier when getting help from your teammates. They require communication and leadership from the coach and or other teammates.
There, 3's here, 5 is breaking there. Once we get it spread out like this, all it's going to take is about 2 seconds. Catch, hold it. We're trying to do this something. We're trying to get up the floor. No, just stay right here. Give me the ball.
They always require encouragement.
Come on, stop it. Right there, stop.
And sometimes they require a little tough love.
Bodies on anybody at all. We're standing right next to them. They're taller than us. Put a fucking body on somebody.
I agree 100%. All right.
All day yesterday. What the hell happened?
When we run high-low, we're getting good shots. We're fucking getting good shots on top of good shots. But when you go make up your shit, you get that. So either we're going to stop.
Like practices, I have learned a lot from games. A player does not just go out onto the court and do whatever they want. They must work together and be selfless to win that game.
Being an athlete has taught me many life lessons. I have learned leadership, discipline, sportsmanship, dedication, teamwork, responsibility, all because of a sport that is more than just a game for me. It has brought all these aspects into my life, and they are things that I do try to input into my everyday life, and I do have my athletic culture of basketball to thank for that.
Basketball has been such a huge part of my life and has gotten me through some tough times by giving me teammates that I have built such good relationships with that I know that they will be there for me whenever I need them. Former head coach of the UConn men's basketball team, Jim Calhoun, says, "Winning in championships are memorable, but they come from the strength of the relationships." As I continue to look at some old pictures from high school and college, I realize that I will forever cherish the moments and friends this culture has brought to me. Sports has not only impacted my life, but the life of other athletes who speak about lessons they have learned from their sport. There's always a point where you get knocked down, but I draw on what I've learned on the track. If you work hard, things will work out. Lolo Jones, Olympic hurdler and 11 all-time American. Talent wins games, but teamwork and intelligence wins championships. Michael Jordan. One man could be a crucial ingredient on a team, but one man cannot make a team. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Somewhere behind the athlete you become and the hours of practice and the coaches who have pushed you is a little girl who fell in love with the game and never looked back. Play for her. Mia Hamm. It doesn't matter what your background is and where you come from. If you have dreams and goals, that's all that matters. Serena Williams, professional tennis player. I will continue to be directly involved in this culture for as long as possible. I am a proud Hispanic, but my cultural practices are mainly from my athletic culture of basketball, and since it's been a major part of my life since the age of 5, I do not see a problem with that.
But even when I am old and gray and can no longer play, I will have my memories to look back on and be thankful for the culture that has shaped me into the person that I am today.